The Oscars are Hollywood's biggest night, and while some celebrities like to play it safe, others go all out with bold, risky fashion choices. Some hit the mark, others, well, let's just say they got people talking. Let's take a look at some of the riskiest red carpet moments in Oscars history. Starting with the queen of daring fashion, Cher. She's the definition of jaw-dropping style. In 1974, she rocked this revealing floral bandeau top that was just the beginning. By 1988, winning her first Oscar for Moonstruck, she stunned in a sheer, sparkling Bob Mackie creation that even today's biggest risk-takers, including the Kardashians, would struggle to pull off.
Favorite thing about it was the shawl.
And by 1998, at this point, it was more shocking if Cher didn't wear something revealing. Her beaded, barely there look cemented her as the queen of the naked dress.
Naked, but not really.
Now, if you Google most controversial Oscar dresses, chances are Edie Williams will pop up twice. The 60s glamour icon made waves in 1974 with a leopard print bikini. Yes, a bikini. Speaking of shocking reveals, Barbra Streisand didn't know her 1969 Oscars outfit would cause such a stir until the stage lights revealed her sequined Arnold Scassi pantsuit was almost see-through. To top it off, the jumpsuit ripped right before she went up to accept her Best Actress award. On the bright side, it became one of the most unforgettable Oscars looks ever.
Oh. Hello, gorgeous.
Next, Anne Hathaway. Her 2013 Prada dress is one of the most Googled of all time, and not exactly for the right reasons. The chest darts were so unfortunate that Hathaway herself joked, "It looked like my nipples were hard." That's just classic Anne, owning it with style.
If I'm really honest, it was a complicated time for a lot of different reasons that I don't want to go into, but I remember that moment feeling super pure.
Natalie Portman made waves with her 2020 Dior cape, featuring the names of female directors snubbed by the Academy. A fashion and a political statement? Now that's bold.
To be here to present the award for Best Director.
And here are the all-male nominees.
And then there's that Angelina Jolie moment from 2012. The dramatic slit, the exaggerated pose, the confidence, it all led to the instantly viral phenomenon known as Angie's right leg. This dress was the Oscars meme to end all Oscars memes.
Pretty sure that leg trended for years and years.
That's so fun.
Some stars made risky fashion choices that totally paid off. Hilary Swank and Charlize Theron proved that backless gowns can be the ultimate power move. Swank's navy blue dress was elegance personified, while Theron's orange bombshell moment was unforgettable. But not all of Theron's looks hit the mark. Her 2010 Dior dress had two rosettes positioned in a way that, let's just say, it didn't go unnoticed.
I know a lot of people didn't like this dress, but I really love this dress because it's just a little naughty.
On the flip side, Jennifer Lopez knows how to take a risk and make it look effortless. Her 2015 Oscars gown, with its plunging neckline and nude-toned embellishments, was basically couture magic. If anyone can pull off looking like a golden goddess while standing next to an actual Oscar statue, it's J.Lo. But if we're talking about taking risks and owning them, Kristen Stewart takes it to a whole new level. Ditching the traditional gown, she showed up in Chanel short, bold for a Best Actress nominee, but so on brand for her.
Zuri, do you know what I love?
I'm wondering. I
I
hope you tell me.
love when you can show up to the Oscars because you that girl in shorts. You know what I'm saying?
And a blazer. Like, what's
I really
up?
fought for this one.
In 2002, Halle Berry's Elie Saab gown was considered scandalous for the Oscars crowd. Of course, it's now recognized as one of the most iconic dresses in awards history, just like her historic Best Actress win that night.
I just remember feeling really great in this dress. The top was very open and free and just had these little flowers that sort of covered all the right bits that it needed to cover.
Then we have Sharon Stone, who broke all the rules in 1998 by pairing a lilac Vera Wang skirt with, wait for it, a white button-down shirt from Gap. This look was peak effortless chic and inspired plenty of high-low fashion moments in the years to follow.
But you know what? It was kind of cool.
It was good, kind of rocked the fashion world, I think.
Absolutely.
Madonna turned heads in 2011 by ditching pants altogether, opting for a black leotard under a sheer skirt. By today's standards, that's almost tame, but at the time, people had questions.
That's insane.
After all these bold and unforgettable moments, there are some looks that cross the line from daring to downright disastrous. Brace yourselves, because it's time to take a look at those. Speaking of unforgettable, no list would be complete without Björk's infamous swan dress. Designed by Macedonian designer Marian Piaski, This feathery creation from the 2001 Oscars became an instant pop culture moment. Fun fact, there were 2 copies of this dress since it couldn't be dry cleaned. Love it or hate it, it remains one of the most talked about Oscar outfits of all time.
And talk about this outfit. This is not your swan song tonight. This is a rather unusual creation.
Yeah, my friend made it.
Then there's Gwyneth Paltrow's 2002 Oscar look. Alexander McQueen? Check. Sheer top? Check. Proper undergarments? Oops. The lack of support turned what could have been a striking look into an unfortunate misstep.
I think at the time it was too goth. I think people thought it was too hard. So I think it sort of shocked people, but I like it.
Next, Lady Gaga. She knows how to make a statement, but in 2015, it wasn't her dress that stole the show. It was her oversized red gloves, high fashion or dishwashing essentials. The internet had a field day with that one.
It took 1,600 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it's all hand embroidered, 25 people.
But Gaga wasn't the only one to miss the mark. Uma Thurman's 2004 Oscar look left many confused. The white dress with gold and blue embroidery gave off a strange mix of Renaissance fair and unfinished project. Was it meant to be a vest, a royal costume? No one really knows, but it definitely wasn't a winning look. On the topic of DIY gone wrong, Demi Moore's 1989 ensemble was a memorable misstep. Instead of trusting a designer, she decided to create her own outfit, combining a corset, a draped fabric skirt, and, wait for it, biker shorts. The result? A confusing mix of casual and formal that didn't quite belong on the Oscars red carpet. Fast forward to 2013, Helena Bonham Carter stuck to her signature eccentric style. While she's always had a love for gothic and whimsical fashion, her black and white multi-layered dress left many wondering if Bellatrix Lestrange had taken over her wardrobe. But to be fair, this wasn't her first Oscars fashion blunder. Her 1987 look was equally puzzling, featuring an asymmetrical tulle skirt and a sheer polka dot top.
So, now, presumably you all been at the real Met Gala?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
You haven't? You haven't?
No, no.
You have not?
No.
That's because you wear dresses like that.
While Helena's outfit was eccentric, Cher's 1986 ensemble took boldness to another level. It had everyone asking 2 things. How is that skirt staying on, and is the headpiece as heavy as it looks? The dominatrix meets fortune teller vibe certainly turned heads, but whether it was for the right reasons is still up for debate.
I had the idea mostly because the Academy didn't really like me, so I thought they hated the way I dressed, and I had young boyfriends, and they just thought I wasn't serious, so I came out and said, as you can see, I got my handbook on how to dress like a serious actress.
Speaking of outfits that raised eyebrows, Sophia Loren's 2009 ruffled yellow gown was, well, a lot to take in. Belle from Beauty and the Beast might have approved, but fashion critics certainly weren't enchanted by the over-the-top look. Meanwhile, Jennifer Connelly's 2002 Oscars look aimed for understated elegance, but ended up feeling underwhelming.
It felt cool. I thought it was cool. It had an easiness to it. I love that it wasn't overly embellished.
Similarly, Mariah Carey's 2010 ensemble screamed prom rather than red carpet glam, making us wonder if she grabbed it from a department store sale. Definitely not the statement either star intended. Kim Basinger and Celine Dion both took a tuxedo-inspired approach to push fashion boundaries. Basinger with her half-gown, half-tuxedo creation in 1990, and Dion with her backward version in 1999. Unfortunately, neither hit the mark. Of course, we can't discuss questionable choices without mentioning Whoopi Goldberg's unforgettable 1993 outfit. With neon green and purple brocade fabric, the jumpsuit and coat combo gave off serious Joker meets Maleficent vibes. It was bold, it was bright, and it was certainly hard to ignore. Then there was Lizzie Gardner, who turned heads in 1995. Not because of a glamorous gown, but because she wore a dress made entirely of American Express gold cards. Well, guess she'll never have to worry about maxing out her credit limit. As we've seen, even the biggest stars can have a fashion flop on the red carpet. Now, what do you think? What's the worst Oscar look of all time? And what was the most daring one? Share your thoughts in the comments.